What's up, YouTube? It's your boy RJ. If you already subscribed, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Also, comment and like down below. And we're going to get to this video, man. So this is a video on 5 do's before you start a box trucking business. Number 1, the first thing that you want to do is know if you're going to be buying or renting a box truck. So this is going to be pivotal in the startup cost. It's going to cost you to start a box trucking business. If you decide to buy, you can expect the startup cost to be anywhere upwards to $30,000, or at the least I would say $10,000 to $15,000 at the very minimum, because nowadays they're requiring like 20%. Some are even like up to 50% down on the truck. So these trucks right now, they're getting kind of pricey. So you want to know off the gate how much you have to spend, how much you want to keep in your pocket after you start your company, and what are the expenses that you want to have as you move forward. So if you are renting, it's going to be a lot cheaper, right? I mean, it's going to be a fraction of that initial startup money if you were going to purchase a truck. Also, one of the expenses that you have to worry about is maintenance. You're going to be paying maintenance every single week or monthly, depending on how many miles you drive and depending on how your payment system is set up with whoever you're renting from. Me personally, I'm renting from Enterprise, so I send them my money for my rental and my mileage every week. So every week I have that expense that I have to pay for. The mileage fluctuate depending on how much I drive that week. And then the flat rate fee for the rental though that's what it is. It doesn't change. So I know I have that, but one of the things I don't have to worry about is I don't have to worry about having to pay lump sum payments to a mechanic if I have any issues with the truck. My truck currently that I'm driving, that I'm renting, has been in the shop one time, and very soon I will be sending it back into the shop. Some things going on with it. Mind you, it's a 2020 Hino 26A. It's fairly new, and it's still been in the shop. It's not exempt from the shop, so just because it's new. And it doesn't even have more than 150,000 miles on it. So if you're thinking about buying a truck, just keep that in mind. But I've also went through an oil change, got the tires, air pressure back to where it needs to be. The mechanic that I took it to for the oil change took care of all that. Didn't have to pay a dime out of my pocket, but I'm paying for that though for every mile that I drive. So right now I'm paying 20 cents a mile. Every mile I drive, I have to pay the rental company 20 cents. So let's look at it and make the numbers easy. If I drive 1,000 miles, that's going to be $200 that I have to pay in rental that week. Just know what type of business model you want to run with this trucking company, whether you want to be buying or renting. Know if you want to be dispatched by a dispatching company or you want to dispatch yourself. So if you want to dispatch yourself, you got to know what load boards to get. I'm not going to name off all the load boards out here, but what I will name off is the top 2, which is DAT load board, which is, in my opinion, the best load board out here. Has the most loads on there, but also you're going to be fighting for these loads every single day. Just know that. But it's going to have a lot of volume depending on where you at. So that's why you want to know if you want to be dispatched yourself by a dispatching company, or you want to dispatch yourself. So dispatching yourself, you're going to have to buy these load boards, and you're going to have to understand how to work the load board. You don't want to be taking these loads just because they're paying good to these dead zones. You're going to be stuck. And when you're stuck and that truck is not moving, that's costing you money, because regardless if that truck is moving or not, you're going to have to pay those bills. So keep that in mind. You want to study dispatching. In my opinion, I have in-house dispatching with my company, and it's pretty simple, to be honest. So keep that in mind. Another load board that you might want to look into that I let that subscription go because it really had the same, from when I was on there, it had the same loads from DAT. That second load board that I'm gonna let you know about is called Truck Stop. So Truck Stop is also a decent load board. It's good for a lot of people. For me, it wasn't worth the money, so I went ahead and let it go. For starting a box trucking business is to make sure you have a safety net of money, because you're going to run into issues. You're going to run into things that's going to cause you to spend money. And if you spend all your money buying a truck and you don't have much money left over, it might put you out of business. Like, this is very serious. You invest in your money. So think about what you're doing before you make these purchases. Don't go overboard and buy everything that everybody recommends and tells you, oh, this is the hottest new thing. Get this type of electronic pallet jack, or get this, get that, and the third. No, get what you need and grow from there. And as you grow, you're going to be like, okay, I bought this, or I didn't buy this. This will help the business, and it would affect the bottom line if I have this incorporated with my company. And move like that. Move like that. Make it easier on yourself, you know. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure whatever happens, you have that safety net of money. It doesn't have to be the most money ever, but have something that's reliable and is going to be able to help carry you through these issues that you run into when you're starting a box trucking company. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I don't want to make the video too long. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Turn on the post notification bells, because I'm dropping bangers and I'm giving the game out. Go ahead and hit me up. Let me know what you got going on, and we can talk from there. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn that notification bell on, of course, and comment down below what you think. If you have started a box trucking company, also put some of your dues down that I might have missed. And then if you're thinking about starting a box trucking company, go ahead and let me know down below. So this is your boy RJ. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.